Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and I've made a nice little fairy deck that was inspired by Let Me Duel 2. It's a new skill. It'll activate, or you'll be able to activate it when you normal summon a fairy monster, normal summon a fairy monster and set 2 cards on your first turn, then you gain 2,000 life points. I was thinking it was going to be a meme skill, but this deck actually turned out to be pretty awesome, so I'm pretty excited about it. We're using Nova right now. We're using 2 instances of Nova because he can special summon a couple of these melodious monsters. But if I was doing it sooner, I would have added 2 of this monster, guys, Victoria. So once per turn, you can target a dragon type monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it. Didn't get it in any of the replays. I used Nova in the replays, and Nova does work well for this, because it does summon some of them. We're not using Sanctuary of the Sky, obviously. But no, this card would be an awesome fairy to just have to normal summon. Pretty cool card. But anyway, so we're using Melodious. Why? They actually make for a pretty good Xyz archetype. Obviously, they can do the fusion. And with Let Me Duel 2, we're normal summoning them as fairies, obviously. And that's making use of Solemn Scolding. Now, it's tricky with Solemn Scolding because it can be the only card you have set. So we're using other cards that are easy to use, like Solemn Wishes, which will give us at least 2 instances of Solemn Scolding if we get our skill off, and this trap card. You can just flip it face up so it won't take up a set instance of our Solemn Scolding. We have Concentrating Current, which if you normal summon a fairy, you're going to be able to use it immediately and it won't clog up your Solemn Scolding. The only thing that really clogs it up is Fiendish Chain, and we finally get 3 Fiendish Chain, super wild. But if you have to use a Fiendish Chain before you're using a Solemn Scolding, it's pretty much like a first world problem. You're going to do just fine. But so this card's awesome. Can't wait to try this card again in this probably same deck. But for now, we use Nova. And yeah, guys, so Xyz. How are we getting these Xyz summoning? You're either floating with a Nova Summoner, which isn't like the main way to do it. Now this girl is our fusion. She doesn't really have a way to special summon, so she'll probably be eating your normal summon. But it's these 2. She'll special summon if your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters. And she will special summon outright just if you have another melodious monster. So we actually get 3 level 4s on the field pretty often, which means we're making room for Delteros, Detach 1, Destroy 1. And this is a card trader card. It's Gaga Go. I think Guns Blazing did a story video on this guy, The Risen. So he's 3 level 4, he's 2950. That's the highest Xyz monster we got. So we need a big boy to just swing. And 2800 defense. He works great with Concentrating Current. Most of these monsters really do. 1400, 1400, 1400, 2000. She's at the lowest at 1000, but Concentrating Current's also great for Gaga Samurai, as some of you guys in my comments have been talking about. 1500 defense here, 2000 defense here, 21 defense here, 2000 defense here. So Concentrating Current does a bunch for this deck. And you're sitting on Solemn Scoldings, which just negate anything, guys, for some life points. I was really pleased with this deck. I didn't expect this deck to be much, but it actually turned out super awesome. And I'm even more excited to try it with this Victoria. So super cool stuff, guys. Try it out. I'm definitely make a video where we're actually using this card, Victoria. It's not the strongest, but I just think it's pretty cool, especially versus all those blue eyes running around out there. So hope you guys enjoy this video. It's pretty wild, and thanks for watching. Alright, here's Zane Truesdale. Going second. He's trying to rank up, poor guy. Using Silent Magician, Mat, and Sleeve there. He's using Predaplants, so we're going to get our effect off for sure. Threw away a Bacon Saver. We get to normal summon a cannon. Let Me Duel 2. Now we're going to special summon a cannon. That's an Xyz summon. Right into Gaga Samurai. We also have Concentrating Current. But we're going to wait on these Fiendish Chains. Keep that current in our hand. Now, he's going to try to swing. Didn't try to banish us. That's fine. We're still going to hit him with the Fiendish Chain right before he uses his effect. And we stop his attack. Obviously, she can't swing over us either. Now, Gaga Samurai uses his effect. His effect is negated. We get to hit him with the Concentrating Current. Swing once. Try to swing twice, but he hits us with the Bacon Saver, no problem there. That's why we use the Concentrating Current in the damage step, so he doesn't waste his Bacon Saver. Or he didn't use his Bacon Saver. Now he's trying to Cyber Dark Edge. Hit him with that other Fiendish Chain. We'll be able to swing again, wiping that field. I don't think it would have quite been lethal. Probably would have with our cannon. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Sartorius. Going second. Now it's not first turn, it's just your first turn. So you can still get your skill off most of the time. We're facing a genuine Master of Destiny. We have a Fairy to normal summon and 2 to set. That means our skill's coming, guys. We also got our Scolding, so we're going to go normal summon our Fairy, set our Scolding and a Fiendish Chain. We use our effect, Let Me Duel 2. Now we're at 6,000 life points. Sets another monster. All we got to do is use our Fiendish Chain and our Scolding's live. We get a probably normal summon this Diva, swinging to a Blast Spider. Now we use that Fiendish Chain on him. He can't activate his effect to destroy one of us. And we have a live Scolding. He's going to try to hit us with the Misjudge. We negate her summon. Can't swing over our monsters now. Now it's up to us. We get a second Scolding. We would just have to gain a few life points with our Solemn Wishes. But we go out to Utopia. Utopia is obviously going to be able to swing over that Blast Spider. We set the other 2 Fiendish Chains, so we're really protected from swinging, from effects. Speaking of effects, we're going to Fiendish Chain the Twin Barrel Dragon. Now we get our Songstress. Swing over him, swing for 1400, he's down to 1800. Still have one more Fiendish Chain protecting us. Cup of Ace, +2 for him. That's pretty big. Sets a card, plays a Sand Gambler. We're going to stop him to Fiendish Chain. No effect, very low attack, which means Utopia is going to be able to get out our boy. We tried to use a Melodis Songstress effect to Fusion Summon, but we get it wrong. He hits us with a Head Judging, gets our monster, but that's really no problem. Switch her to defense, swing for lethal over that boy. Couldn't really stop us. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's Jaden, regular Jaden, going second. He's super repping Jaden. So we have a Scolding, another thing to set, and a Fairy to normal summon. So that's going to be Let Me Duel 2. And we're going to have a pretty impressive monster out there. So we normal summon Solo, special summon Cannon. That's our Gaga Samurai. Remember, we have our Concentrating Current, so we're not even going to try to use our skill. But he hits us with the Fiendish Chain. I think it was still worth the risk to swing for lethal. Here he's using Future Fusion. Gets to mill a bunch. Polymerization. We're going to Scolding that down to 1k life points. Now he sets a monster. We get our Soprano. Special summon our Cannon. That's our Mastra. Now she can banish from the graveyard and gain attack. But I'm going to use it as like a battle trap. I don't want to use it for this Future Fusion or this, not Future Fusion, Miracle Fusion he's about to use. So I thought about it, I could banish some cards, but either way he's going to get a Fusion off because he had plenty of monsters in there. So I let him get the Fusion off. I'm going to let him think he can swing over us, tries to swing over Gaga Samurai, protect him with Concentrating Current. Bet he did not see that coming. Gets a Neos back to his hand, and the Alias. Now he's going to try to swing over a core. We can do this in the damage step. Banish some monsters. Get more than enough attack to get over that core. And the boy scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. Going first. Using a Canadian map. Pretty interesting. Using balance also. So we don't have 2 cards to set, so we can't use our skill. But we go into a Soprano with a Cannon. That's our Shiberta. Setting Concentrating Current. Have a Nova in hand. We get Cosmic Cyclone on the Concentrating Current, so we're going to use it just to protect our monster at 4400. 3 back row set. Top deck a Fiendish Chain. Normal summon our Nova Summoner. He's going to hit us with a Wall of D. No problem, we'll hit him with 800. Passes his turn yet again. We get a Solemn Scolding. Hits us with a second wall of D. That time brings out a Dark Illusion. We get a Fiendish Chain, that Dark Illusion. Now we have a live Solemn Scolding on top of that. We get another 4. Now she can do a Fusion Summon. We don't have to do the XZ Summon. We did have the option. But we can go with another Shiberta, just using the first Shiberta. So that way we're able to swing over this, banish those silly walls of D, and a Cosmic Cyclone. We're up to 3k, guys, and that's permanent. That's not just that turn. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing an Akiza. We're going first. Let's see what we got. That's a double set and a normal summon. That means we get Let Me Duel 2. Normal summon, we're going to use this skill. We get to special summon it before. So we'll use 2 cannons. XZ summon a Fairy Cheer Girl. Get the cutscene and everything. Now we got the perfect hand to use her, honestly, because we have not Solemn Scolding, Solemn Wishes, which means when we draw, we're going to be able to gain life points. So we gained 2,000 already. Flip up our Solemn Wishes, that means Solemn Scolding's live. We gain 500 from one draw. Now we draw once again, gain another 500. Normal summon our Diva. It's got a Ballista Squad, it is Shiranui. We're going to Solemn Scolding that Ballista Squad. We're going to hit him with the Concentrating Current on the Fairy Cheer Girl, that's down to 600. She gets up to 3,600 with Concentrating Current. He top decks and scoops. Great stuff. Another great use of Fairy Cheer Girl, guys. Works out pretty well. Didn't think she'd be too useful outside of that, but really with that Solemn Wishes, it makes a huge difference. I was really impressed with this deck. I actually really liked it. Concentrating Current was great with all these, pretty much all these monsters. It works out really well. Want to try that new Victoria Fairy? Super cool deck, guys. Definitely try it out, and thanks for watching.